It was a beautiful morning to set out for a practice run. From Duncan Bay, we went across Lake Huron and into the Lational Islands, where we had two missions: practice anchoring out and get the dogs used to going potty on the pee pad. Once we entered the Lational Islands, we were all on the lookout for big rocks, just in case one wasn't marked. This is a gorgeous area, a true northern Michigan gem that often goes unnoticed. Once we entered Government Bay, it was time to set our new Mantis 85-pound anchor. Brian had been researching and thought it beneficial to purchase a stronger anchor, since our hope is to anchor out quite a bit while on the Great Loop. Setting it was a success. After the day's cruise, we reconnected to the bow to discuss the day. Mostly we were just thankful for this opportunity to now live aboard a boat, and thankful to the Lord for His will in our lives. As for the dogs, they were a bit defiant the first few times we insisted they go potty on the fake green grass. However, once we moved the pee pad to the back of the boat, they cooperated, and we felt a huge mission was accomplished.
Good boy. Give him a blueberry.
The next day, when Brian got off work, we took a dinghy ride into the town of Lational, where we stumbled upon a town event that provided food, music, and activities for the kids. Driving back to our new nomadic home from the water is still hard to believe. Once this was a dream, and now it's a reality. Before heading back aboard the boat, we explored Government Island, did a little swimming, and let the dogs enjoy land. The funny thing about our dogs, Bruce and Norman, is that they cannot swim. But those who know Brian and I's story know we love dogs and could never imagine a year without one. So here they are, trying to adapt to nautical life. Thankfully, they are doing well, since this breed is typically lazy and loyal, which means if they are with us, they are happy. The first night anchoring out was sleepless. It was a bit windy, and all of the new sounds kept us awake. The second night was a peaceful welcome with calm waters and more confidence, which led to a great night's sleep for all of us. The dogs have come a long way. At one point, they wouldn't have dared to walk on the bow of the boat. Yet here's Bruce, comfortable and confident as he ponders life on the slim sides that lead to the bow. Brian and Hannah installed our Nebo Voyage tracker. As always, nothing is easy to access while on a boat. But with the help of Hannah, Brian had it installed within a half hour. Next, we had to pull up the anchor.
So we've got tight anchor rode out, so when we bring it in, we don't want to use the windlass to crank our boat forward. We go forward with the yacht controller and crank it up as there's slack.
With this crew, pulling the anchor was a success.
We had two missions. One, to spend the night out on anchor, and two, to let the dogs pee on the grass. And both missions accomplished. Our 85-pound new Mantis anchor held us beautifully. It was great. And the dogs peed on the bed. The first night was a little difficult. The anchor alarm kept going off even though it didn't need to be. And we had some battery issues. I legit woke up the next morning saying, I feel like I have a newborn. The second night was fun. We explored the area in the dinghy, and it was peaceful, it was calm, we had a beautiful sunset. We leave here today to head to a marina to visit relatives, and we leave here pretty confident knowing that we're going to be able to anchor out.
Hi.
What you doing, Tess?
I'm looking out for some fish nets that might be in our way with binoculars.
Alrighty.
Lots of people in Michigan told us while boating in the Great Lakes, we need to watch out for fishing nets. And we didn't know how serious that was until today. We almost ran into a few fishing nets. Usually they have big orange flags marking them, but we almost ran into one that was just marked by a few milk jugs. Crazy, huh? But we praise Jesus for protection, because if we would have ran over a fishing net, it could have got twisted up in our propeller and stalled us and prevented us from keep going to the marina.
And where are we?
Detour Passage.
There's the ferry. Port Dolomite, we're coming in through. Welcome to Drummond. See you soon.
We've always taken the ferry to Drummond Island, even brought the camper over on the ferry, but here we are cruising aboard our boat to go visit Grandma and Grandpa at their cabin. It's so serene and peacefully perfect up here in the tip of northern Michigan on Drummond Island. It's always great visiting Grandma and Grandpa while they're at the cabin. After visiting, we went on a dinghy ride that required a bath and some praise.
On a dinghy ride right now, just got back from swimming, still sitting in the center of God's will.
But let it be known, in the midst of all this beauty and fun, there is a lot of work to be done. Brian has installed an inverter and done several small and big repairs to prepare for the Great Loop aboard our new nomadic home.